Okay, how to place a good fob that survives. We'll be looking at the fob placement checklist. Now, scenario. We're in a lodgy. We're about to pull up to our location that we decided to place down our radio. Now, we place down the rally. First things first, we place rally. Now, this is to check if anyone's nearby. If anyone's nearby, the rally will not place. It will tell you that enemy forces are nearby, unable to place rally, and that's when you know to not place radio, okay? The area is already exposed, someone's there, and most likely, 9 times out of 10, he saw you. Okay, so we place rally to check that. Once rally is placed, we wait 15 seconds, and this is to ensure that if you have been seen or you have been heard by the enemy, they'll be running towards you at this point, all right? And within about 50, at this time, this is a break, right? You could 20 seconds, 25, doesn't matter. 15 seconds is a good safe measure, and at that point, if they run towards you, the rally will burn out, and then you know not to place radio. All right, because quite a lot of situations you can place your radio, and before you know it, you have a full enemy squad on your position because somebody saw your drive. Because somebody saw you drive your logic. Now, radio placement. Now, if you can get your radio in a building, that is perfect because armor can't get it, command can't see it in the UAV, he can airstrike it. So it's amazing if you can get it in a building. Now, if there's no building, put it in a bush. Look for any nearby bushes. Thicker the bush, the better it is. Again, beneficial. Command can't see it so well. Armor can get it though. Alright, so it is vulnerable to armor. If it is found by armor, then you're in trouble. The bush conceals it as well visually, so you'll be surprised. A lot of people walk by radios when they're in a bush, so bushes are really good. If there is no bush or buildings, try a tree. Just try conceal it as much as possible. Put it next to a tree. Some trees are pretty good actually. If no trees, try a rock. Dark shadows. Dark shadows are good. On some maps, there are some like dark spots and nice little shadows. And a crater. Now there is one map that I will show later on in the video where some craters are like really, really good. And now hab placement. Now furthest away from radio, if possible. Now if you can separate the hab and radio, do it. Right? If it's a defense fob, then I guess it is best to place the hab and the radio together because you're defending it, you're looking after it. But for attacking, it is best to place the hab far from the radio as you see fit, okay? Place hab in a building. Again, if you place a hab in a building, that is very beneficial. Helicopter pilots can't see it. Manned UAV, he can airstrike it, or artillery it, or mortars, and vehicles won't be able to get at it so good. If there's no building, put it under a dense tree. Right now, take note of the trees around. Some trees are thicker than others. than others. And this is to hide it again from the UAV and heli pilots. And later on, I'll show you how much we see as a heli pilot. And next to a big rock. Now, this is to break up the shape of the fob, right? Habs are very easily recognizable. A very unique rectangle, and you can see it so easily flying about. So if you place it next to a rock, it just breaks up that shape. And that's what that is, right? If there's no trees or buildings. And any sort of cover and a crater as well. Craters are good. It puts it below the horizon. Departure. Now replace your rally. Pick up your rally and place it in a location, far from the radio, but also close enough to recover it. And your rally is your lifeline, alright? The enemy find your hab and you got proxy and spawn on the rally, alright? Do a counter attack. The enemy are on your radio, spawn on the rally and do a counter attack if they're on the radio with your rally, okay? Remove any sort of vehicle from radio or hab position. Now, 9 times out of 10, when I'm searching for habs, I see the vehicle before I even find the radio. And quite often, people park their vehicles next to their radio. Barricade radio if possible. If the radio is in a building or a container, try barricade it as much as possible. This is to slow down the process of the enemy digging down your radio. Okay, for example, they found the radio, they're trying to get to it, but you got 60 seconds on rally. Well, if you place barbed wire or Haskell walls, then it's going to take the enemy some time to get to the radio, and In all that time, you can spawn on your rally and begin your counter attack, okay? No mortars unless it's a defense fob. Mortars give away your hab location very, very easily. So if it's an attack fob, don't place a mortar. Unless it's defense, everyone knows where your defense fob is. Usually it's on your defending objective, stuff like that. So I guess you could put mortars there. No heli resupplies. Now, quite often, a nice technique that I usually do when I'm flying helicopters, I follow the enemy helis because I know where they're going. They're going to resupply all the habs on the map, all the fobs. So most of the time, I follow the enemy helis, and they lead me directly to the enemy fobs. And you know, that's one little trick that you can do. Now, let's look at the notes. Place radio in area of low foot traffic. What I mean by that is by placing the radio in a location where you think nobody's going to walk by. Okay, I'm not going to place a radio in a hot area where I suspect that someone will most likely walk by. All right, you want it in an area where you suspect little to no traffic of people walking about or vehicles driving about. Okay, always get a new rally up if the original one burns out. Again, your rally is your lifeline. As soon as it burns out, replace it immediately. If radio position is known, consider digging it down. Talk in command chat about that. If you're going to dig it down, announce it in command chat. See what your commander, if he wants to keep it or not. Ensure that the hab is no more than 350 meters from the objective. All right, now that's to ensure the running time. Because it's nothing worse than spawning on a hab and that you're running for about 4 minutes to get to the objective and you die, okay? And 350 meters, as reference, that is from your radio location to the outer white circle of the hab, off the fob, right? So that's 350 meters, that distance, okay? So we're going to put this to a test. We're going to load into a game. We're going to do this checklist and we're going to look how good FOB survives and see how long it lasts. Okay, checklist is out. Arrival, rally. Now I am behind line, so I'm going to take this rally. It's going to replace my other rally that I should currently use as backup. I'm going to listen for sound because there's armor nearby.
Met vehicle in main road.
Sugar. Come on. Okay, this will do. Okay, any buildings? No, there's no buildings. What's next? Bush. Yes, there's bushes. Okay, first of all, rally. Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a good bush. I like this bush. This is a nice bush. Preferably, I should wait 15 seconds. Oh. But I'm highly confident within myself. But now, not so much because I accidentally shot my gun.
I hope they never heard that.
Same, I hope so. Hab placements, is there any buildings? No. Can I stretch the fob if possible? Sorry, the hab if possible? Yes, I can. I do feel confident that I can get to this blue circle and I will not get shot. I can't really
This seems
expect
like a good spot.
anyone here. Yeah, we're going to get a bit further. Okay, is there any buildings? No. Trees, yes. Which ones? These trees look good. I'm going to place it in this tree.
Incoming
Breaks up the
vehicle.
ship.
At ours.
Yeah, is it on the road, right?
Multiple contacts in the white
Is it open to anything to the road? Oh, kinda.
Yeah, they marked it.
Okay, good. Right, departure checks. Replace your rally as backup. Yes, I'm going to have to move my rally. I'm going to take this guy with me and do it. Remove any vehicles from radio. Already going to remove my vehicle.
Squad 4, can you build mortars and...
Can you come with me? Can you come with me? Oh, good thing.
Yes, sir.
No mortars are placed. I can't barricade the radio. It's in the opening. You know, it's just gonna make it worse if I try and barricade and place stuff like this. Looks like okay. Now I have a beautiful fob and a beautiful place. I'm behind line so and so. Now the only concern is armor. All right, if the armor sees my fob, then that's it. Done deal. Because it's not in a building. It's and stuff like that. I'm gonna rearm, just in case if I die on my travel, then I can just spawn on my rally. I'm not gonna pick it up. No. Yeah, I just gotta wait 10 seconds for rally placement. And as soon as I place rally, you can head into the objective. Okay. Okay, I am a squad leader. My responsibilities do include me looking after the Logi, so I'm going to take the Logi back to main base. I'm going to let my guys take care of the job. I gave them all of the halves, the best attack halves they could possibly have, with 2 different attacking angles. They can attack from southwest, and they can attack straight east as well. Backup rally is down. So like I said, I'm just going to head back to base with my Logi. I'm not going to leave it out in the battlefield. I'm not going to abandon it. Take notes.
MG north.
Now. Okay, I got a rock, I got a shadow, I got a tree, rock and a tree, rock and a tree. There we go. 2.
Infantry on Bravo.
You see, the rock breaks up the shape. It breaks the shape up, alright? Like I said, once we go in the helicopter and identify these out, and trees as well, trees cover it, breaks up the shape. Okay, for now we're just going to use the friendly hab as an example. So, your biggest predator is the helicopter, right? They see everything. Look how much I can see. I can zoom in as well. We have the zoom feature. I can move my head, rotate, zoom. So right there is our friendly hab, right? What could he do better to hide that hab? He could put it under the trees, like for that tree right there on that mark. If you put it under that tree, then it makes it harder for me as well. You know? And stuff like that. And buildings as well. If he puts it in a building, is also harder for helicopters and command UAVs. But like I said, right, the biggest person that you're hiding it from is heli pilots. We see everything. As soon as we get an idea of where you're coming from, we'll search the area, scout around, and we'll find your hab straight away. You know, just like so. So I hope this gives you an idea of on how to hide your habs better. Look at all these trees, look at all the shadows, dark spots, mountains. So you see how some parts are thicker foliage?
Might be an MBT rolling up.
See, a hab there would be good. The trees are thicker, much thicker foliage.
IFV, but I don't think it really matters.
So not really like these open spots. Never place a hab in an open spot like that or that, or anything like that.
And they'll die.
I think I hear a mortar. Yeah, that's enemy mortar FOB. So right now, I heard it and I saw infantry marked on the map. So I'm gonna search. Oh, see there, there we go. Now we're talking. See there, just like that, just like that. So I'm gonna put it in command chat now. Guys, enemy have marked on squad 10's move marker. So let's see. How could he hide that better? Again, he doesn't really have a lot of options. There is a lot of trees, but they're not good trees. The trees on this map are skitty, right? So it's, you know, kind of hard. Oh, look at that. Logi right there. And repair station. You can see how much I see, like this. So, and the first thing I saw, what did I saw first? That Logi there. This is why you gotta get rid of your vehicles. This is why you do not leave your vehicles. The vehicles are so easy to see. And his repair station, I can see his repair station as well. You should have at least put a repair station in a bush. Or near a tree, or next to a tree, or under a tree if we did that. So, this is the process. So we know the repair station's there, right? I put a FOB correction mark over the repair station. I put a FOB correction mark over the hab. And that tells me the radio is within this circle, this double layer circle. And that's the thought process, alright? So now you have a better understanding, you know, who hunts your habs down, and how are they found so easily, and how you can increase the survivability of your hab. Let's just look again up high. This is what a UAV standpoint would look like. Command UAV, I guess. But he has better zoom, so you got no chance. But yeah, does he have option put it in buildings? Let's see. There's no buildings in this area, so he has no option other than to put it outside. But yeah. And the shape as well. Take note of the shape. Very, very square. Very rectangle.
Enemy MBT
Rectangly. So this is why I place it next to the rocks, again, to break that shape. And that's what I'm on about, breaking the shape. Look, I could even see that guy running. Right? That's how stupid the zoom is on helicopters, alright? And there you have it.